Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Decent progress down the left. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ribéry. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Son Heung-min. And here's the chance to counter. Foden. Koundé cuts out the pass. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Palmeiras have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better if this finds its way to the back of the net, obviously.
He'll fancy himself from here. Beckham! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Aimed beyond the defence. Quarter of an hour played. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! Decent enough try. Robertson. Mbappe is herring after that one. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Ribéry. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Davis. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Looking for options for movement. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Mbappe. Foden. Messi running with the ball. Robertson. Some resolute defending there. Oh, they could break here. Swung over.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ribéry, he's picked his way through. And Ribéry! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something
Ribéry! Now, who's going to be first to this?
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that.
Oh, what a mistake! Chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Julie, can he finish? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Per il Palmeiras, ha segnato al 45esimo minuto, numero 9, Giuli!
Palmeiras are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Real chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Palmeiras have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Palmeiras have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, And this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. That gets things going for the second half. He is through here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh no, what a Julie! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Palmeiras are having a ball here. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Stop main aja. Ganggu aja. Senyum-senyum pukul dia.
Karena keterangan yang diberikan oleh pemuda tersebut terkesan berbelit-belit dan tidak masuk akal.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shiatani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Martinez. Davis calmly anticipates. And it's Ribery. That'll be a throw. Davis. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pablo Barrios. Now it's Messi. Pablo Barrios. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Beraldo gathers from the goal kick. That has not gone well. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, easy pickings there. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe! Can he finish? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Davis makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Foden, it's run loose here. El Mali. Palmeiras heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot's on. He's got the shot away!
Ah!
Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Mbappe certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Cuma jauh saja.
Valverde. Ronaldo cuts it out. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden concedes a free kick for that. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe, and he's away. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's an excellent interception. Dulu gets across to intercept that. Messi running with the ball. That has been cut short. Dulu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Palmeiras are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shot could be on. No, again there's no way through. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Davis. Tries a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mbappe. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Jangan pinjam-pinjam uang.
Pablo Barrios. Martinez. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Courtois will lay claim to that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davis. Back into the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And played right into his path. He has found the way through. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through, and Martinez! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Dulu is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe! And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. Valverde. And here's Ribery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Interesting ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Indonesia seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, that was never going to make it. Pablo Barrios. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pablo Barrios receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Koundé cuts out the pass. Foden. Oh, they could break here. But they've got it again. And here's Messi. Martinez. Great chance! Keeper's got his work done. Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. There's the hit! Martinez. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The ball has bounced loose now. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Davis.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pablo Barrios! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that was as close to certain as can. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Now, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.
Pick.com, keep in my phone. free first change. Priority request handling. Download the trip.com app now for a worry-free flight experience.
Tim menerima laporan melalui telepon dari seorang wanita bernama Vina yang tinggal di kompleks perumahan Bimoli. Dalam laporannya, Vina menyampaikan bahwa adiknya, Nabila, telah menjadi korban penganiayaan menggunakan senjata tajam oleh pelaku yang merupakan pacarnya sendiri. Menurut keterangan pelapor, pelaku datang ke kos-kosan tempat mereka tinggal, lalu langsung menganiaya korban. Pelaku kemudian mencabut pisau dari pinggangnya dan menikam korban pada bagian pinggul kiri. Tindakan tersebut diduga dilakukan karena pelaku merasa sakit hati dan cemburu setelah mengetahui bahwa korban yang merupakan pacarnya telah menjalin hubungan dengan pria lain. Mendapat laporan tersebut, tim segera bergerak menuju TKP.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And the shots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Thuram calmly anticipates, and here's Alvarez. Oh no circumventing this opponent.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This ended up in no man's land. Van der Ven clears. It's Batistuta. Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? And it's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Juni. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Neymar. Guardiola with a definite foul there. Alvarez Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alvarez. Rafinha. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona take the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Heads it! And one more try! Beraldo getting this one clear. Rafinha. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Juli stood his ground strongly. Beckham. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, no joy this time. Played with speed from back to front.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's through the middle. That has been cut short. And now they can clear their lines. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Could move up a gear here. Nicely intercepted. Schneider. Alvarez. Gets his head to it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Alvarez. Schneider. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Fires from distance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He's got away. Back into the middle. Alvarez. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta. And the finish! And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Mabuk itu, mabuk.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua atenção para as informações fornecidas pela polícia local.
Orang kira mati, putar.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
It's just beyond his reach. And he can clear it away. And that was very necessary. Aim forwards. And he's lost his man here. Kante with the clearance. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shots!
Mancing
Surely
kita
now
tidur
they are
anjing.
well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now the difference is 3. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. Schneider. So we've reached the hour mark. He's picked his way through. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. Batistuta! No mistake!
Tibanya juga, Pak.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he welcomes it in. Davis cuts out the pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That looks a good ball through. Cantona. It's really well manoeuvred. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent it.
Bahaya juga Bitong.
Schneider considers his options.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Schneider has it out wide and in space. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Nakata! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! How many? Just how many?
Tabrak aja lo,
The
itu.
in class is
Kenapa
vast.
palang lagi?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents,
Sial,
away
sial.
from that.
Kayak apa balik pa check lagi?
Beckham threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Fletcher. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Has a goal! Well, he caught that pure,
Tembak dia.
but no end product.
Tembak dia pelutu itu.
Fletcher kicks it up from the goal kick. Works it forward. Shifting it to the flank. There will be 4 extra minutes. Van de Ven does well to get it back. Cantona. Darren Fletcher. Great ball if he can get there. Cantona! Could be danger here. And again! What a terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Polisi di Indonesia ni kalau banyak action saja.
It is all over.
Begitu tembak,
Did lead,
pica dia pelutu.
but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Uang cepat.
And
Dua pria tersebut berhasil melarikan diri, meskipun tim telah berusaha mengejar mereka. Menurut keterangan dari beberapa warga sekitar yang menyaksikan kejadian tersebut, kedua pria itu sempat berteriak, berkuku, di jalan sebelum menghilang dari pandangan. Tim menerima laporan dari warga bahwa di sebuah kos-kosan yang terletak di kompleks Mangga 2, terdapat banyak anak muda yang membuat keributan. Menurut informasi yang diterima, mereka kerap mengganggu ketenangan warga lain yang juga tinggal di kos-kosan tersebut.
Lompat. Lompat dari lantai 3 itu lompat.
Masih di dalam keluar.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Begley.
well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they...
He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. with the corner, there first. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Batistuta. Messi is fouled. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, and N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking it's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Indonesia sudah kayak Las Vegas saja
Even
anjing.
though it was quite close.
Pegang pistol saja.
And Dyke picks it up from the goal kick. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Mbappe shapes to suit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he put it
What?
away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Palmeiras
What
just
the
served
hell?
up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
No goals as yet. Belletti, great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Well, played right into his path.
Ah, dapat itu anjing.
Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Ah!
Goalkeeper's ball.
Tembak.
Sesampainya di lokasi,
And they're quick to get it back.
menyadari kehadiran tim.
Bacot saya.
The flank.
Kedua, mencoba bersembunyi di atas plafon
Ribery.
kos-kosan.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable
Was it?
outcome. Too much traffic.
And there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Palmeiras have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract you.
Palmeiras have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe, Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Great chance here from position A1.
Kuat.
Beckham! Oh, it's come loose. Conte. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the ball's a... Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, power or mile, what's it going to be?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. We had a lot of people worried then.
That is a great pick out. Batistuta. Belletti. No, it's not getting there. No, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, that's top defending, preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, great header! Oh, not the best of headers. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Juni. He's cut it out. Somewhat off target. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Batistuta. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Played back in. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players think can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Palmeiras ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Ribery. Yamal. Shot could be on. And Messi! Beckham. Ribery.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's not going to get any further than that. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's earned a reprieve for the time being. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he was quick to react. Palmeiras in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Batistuta.
Siapa?
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 70.986
Ribery. And Dyke gets across to intercept that. Beckham. No way through. Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Belletti. Time and again they are repelled. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Ribery puts his foot on the gas. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's been cut out, well played. Conte. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Aku belum menangis itu.
Palmeiras have their third corner. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. 75 minutes played. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely intercepted. That's been cut short. Over to the left. We can run onto that. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they are pulling clear here.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Great Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Pablo Barrios duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the
Quickly taken. No joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's onside. Now it's Griezmann. That is good alertness.
Dalam interogasi singkat, para anak-anak muda
Plenty of space out wide here.
tajam tersebut adalah milik mereka. yang mereka beli dari
There's
seseorang
nothing
asal
more
Tomohon.
infuriating for a fan
Mereka juga
than seeing
mengaku bahwa
passing
senjata
without
tersebut
penetration.
untuk keperluan
They're just
berjaga-jaga.
stuck in a rut.
Selanjutnya, para pelaku beserta barang bukti
Oh, important interception. Well, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And the shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well,
Bye
it's been
bye.
an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beracalana anjing.
Tahu koko apa tadi? Coba lihat koko apa. Tai orang ini bukan binatang. Apa? Yang merah ini. Para yang jantai
Dalam proses pemeriksaan lebih lanjut, tim menemukan fakta baru bahwa salah satu pelaku yang kedapatan menyimpan senjata tajam juga teridentifikasi sebagai pelaku pencurian tabung gas di sebuah warung depan RS.
Ya Allah. Sial. Maling tabung gas lagi.
This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's had a hit!
Fuck.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's a sweet ball, that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries a shot! Driving through the middle. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Ribery!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that could set him on his way. Julie! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being good on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line.
What?
Very impressive.
Oh, terrible pass. And the shot!
Bodoh.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
The United States grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can...
And the shot! And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Perez in acres of space out wide. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is rather wayward. That has been cut short. Now this could be a chance. And the pass. Now the finish!
What the?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is good alertness. He's
Fucking
played
hell.
him through. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Ah! Wah!
Serginho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good running with the ball. Yaya Toure. The United States upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as...
It's Perez! Barrios. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Julie, he's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. Pablo Barrios. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Yaya Toure. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Ribery goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Guardiola. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Let's a look and plays it forward. Oh, important interception. It's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Barrios.
Mbappe. Added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. And he has been fouled there. And we've reached half-time. Palmeiras head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lights.
Decent hit! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. And Rimini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Palmeiras with the corner, there first. It's a mighty effort! Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The United States have the chance to go the other way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played into space out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Van Bouten well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Serginho. Juni. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmeiras have reclaimed it.
Palmeiras are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Laid back in. Son Heung-min! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He's got to be in! It's Son Heung-min!
Foto dia.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Dari hasil interogasi, pelaku mengaku
Banyak
telah menjual
anjingnya.
barang curian tersebut ke sebuah toko yang berlokasi di kompleks pertokoan Ruko Pateten. Namun, ketika tim mendatangi lokasi toko tersebut untuk mencari barang bukti, toko itu sudah dalam keadaan tutup. Meski demikian, tim berencana untuk kembali ke lokasi pada waktu lain guna memastikan keberadaan barang bukti dan menindaklanjuti kasus pencurian tersebut.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Swings in a cross. He's got full. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Setiap laporan pengaduan masyarakat terkait kriminalitas, kiranya kota Dulu
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Pedri gets through. Big chance! He scores! Just one minute now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's searching through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Beckham! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's done very well to take that back. Palmer.
Palmeiras merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh,
Ball and this shapes to shoot!
the fuck?
Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got the shot away. Sticks it away. They have stolen level at the last. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Substitution for United States.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Kim Mitchell, number 6.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Number 95. Number 14.
Across the quarter.
Beckenbauer.
And it's Guardiola.
Number 22.
And it's Perez. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. Griezmann. Griezmann goes on a run down the left wing. Pass is just off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Dari warga Tanjung Merah bahwa telah terjadi kekacauan dalam sebuah pesta yang berlangsung di kelurahan tersebut.
No way through.
Insiden itu mengakibatkan seorang
That's
wanita
the
mengalami
end.
luka di bagian kepala.
What
dan
a
telah
game!
dilarikan
A
ke rumah
contest
sakit.
Heung-min
of
Son.
ferocity and marvellous talent from
Tim
start
segera
to
bergerak
finish.
ke lokasi kejadian dan
Son
langsung
is
memeriksa
good
kondisi.
or Son is bad?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a
That
good
bad
mix
good.
of action and plenty of
Good bad.
talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
Mereka juga diduga menginjak tubuh korban. Tiga orang pria yang diketahui bukan merupakan warga Tanjung Merah terlihat menatap tajam ke arah korban. Diduga, pandangan mereka sebenarnya tertuju pada seorang pria yang berada di dekat korban, yang menjadi target utama mereka untuk dipukul. Namun, karena mereka mengira bahwa korban adalah pacar atau memiliki hubungan dekat dengan pria tersebut, mereka pun langsung turut menyerang korban tanpa alasan yang jelas.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, you've got to say that they're all given away. He's picked his way through. Now the finish!
Fuck!
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Setelah menggali informasi dari korban,
That's a throw.
tim kemudian melakukan pencarian terhadap para pelaku. Tidak jauh dari area rumah sakit Manembo, tim mendapati
That's
sekelompok
a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
untuk melakukan
Now it's
pemeriksaan.
Ribery.
Salah satu
He's
dari
got
pemuda
away.
tersebut tampak dalam keadaan terluka. Ketika ditanya,
Nice control.
mereka mengaku baru saja datang dari
That
wilayah
is
Tanjung
good
Merah.
strength.
Mendengar pengakuan
He's
tersebut,
got the shot
tim mulai
away.
mencurigai keterlibatan mereka dalam insiden
Oh, so
sebelumnya
close
dan
to
langsung
what would have
melakukan
been a
interogasi.
memorable goal.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Pablo Barrios.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
Was
really
it?
prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. And he was quick to react.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's...
Mbappe! He's done
the
very
fuck
well
up.
to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, Sunset. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Foden. Barrios. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Dengan tujuan memastikan apakah korban mengenal pria itu.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Identifikasinya sebagai salah satu pelaku.
McAllister. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. He is just caressing the ball. Beraldo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was
That
right,
danger.
the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davis. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No, that's been intercepted. Barrios. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pablo Barrios.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Ah, fucking.
That is
No
good.
shit.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister. Now Foden. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Palmeiras come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your...
There's the hit! Oh, didn't catch it right. Corner number 2 then. Konate clears it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi.
That's just playing it safe.
Oh, fuck off.
Simple.
That's the throw. Pablo Barrios. Haaland. He's gone for goal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
No way through. Haaland, under an awful lot of pressure. Barrios. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Great chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Serginho. Timber. Now it's Mbappe.
Palmeiras are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, great play! Now who's going to be first to this? It's it first time! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Cambio di giocatori.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Ngapain na big room orang, Cok?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Tes ilmu.
Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Haaland. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Calhanoglu. And here's Haaland. Timber. Too much on that, it's gone out. McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, red, nice interception. Davis. And here's Haaland, foot in. Palmer. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Ribery. Serginho. Driving forward. Mbappe. Played out to the right.
Juli really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Jangan duit beli HP baru anjing.
Nuno Mendes, and he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kimmich spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foden. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Played into space out wide. Juli. Palmer. And here's Mbappe. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot!
What the fuck?
And that is wildly off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Foden. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Over towards the opposite flank. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckham. Ribery looking to run onto it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Win achieved through...
Boleh, sorry ya. Memang begini toh? Oke. Sudah, yang dia tutup dari atas intinya, dia tutup di atas seg.
Pada hari Selasa, tanggal 24 November 2024 sekitar pukul 7 malam, tim menerima laporan mengenai kasus penggelapan yang dilakukan oleh seorang pelaku. Pelaku tersebut diketahui telah menggelapkan 3 buah ban vulkanisir original tipe 1030 merek GT, serta 1 unit tempat duduk bagian tengah yang berada di dalam mobil hatchback. Setelah melakukan aksinya, pelaku menjual ban dan kursi tersebut di beberapa lokasi berbeda, dengan harga total sebesar Rp750.000. Rinciannya adalah Rp250.000 per buah untuk ban, dan Rp200.000 untuk kursi. Usai menjual barang-barang tersebut, pelaku melarikan diri ke 24 November 2024 dengan menumpang mobil kontainer bermuatan semen. Ia tiba di Gorontalo pada tanggal 25 November dan tinggal di rumah orang tuanya di Kampung Poguat. Kemudian, pada hari Selasa tanggal sekitar pukul 8 pagi, pelaku diketahui sempat kembali ke Kota Bitung, tepatnya di Kelurahan Kakenturan 1, untuk tinggal bersama
TNI Amerika kita.
Kemudian memperoleh informasi
Nggak ada
bahwa
aja.
pelaku penggelapan tersebut telah kembali ke Bitung setelah sempat melarikan diri ke Gorontalo selama kurang lebih 3 bulan.
Weis, demam kah?
Tim melakukan penyelidikan dan mendapati pelaku berada di rumahnya di wilayah Kakenturan 1. Saat tim mendatangi rumah tersebut, pelaku ditemukan sedang tertidur.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Fuck.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. Van Bouten with the clearance. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Messi. Now it's Ribéry. He is through here. Ribéry! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Belletti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Neymar! And it's a goal! And it's Iraq who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that
Maling ko lari lagi.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And the shots!
Bagi ba niya?
And yes, it's there!
Tumbo dia.
They're level in age race!
Muka kayak
They
Puki
say that
saja.
fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we could be a
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. Elise, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nunez!
Oh,
He's gone backward here. Elise! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Big header!
ah,
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good ball! Palmeiras are looking to go
alasan banyak
forward now.
tembak dia pun lutut.
Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, that's been intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Beraldo cuts it out. Çalhanoğlu. It's a good ball out wide. No way through. Of play for a throw. Mbappe! That's tidy.
Ah, fuck.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most Darwin. And the shots! Messi concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Wasit. TNI Indonesia ketir-ketir kah? Messi, ketir-ketir kah?
Chalhanoglu. Beraldo gets over and intercepts.
Mbappe, lari Mbappe.
Communication breakdown there, it
Lama
seems.
sekali Mbappe. Oi.
Van Dalton. And it's Belletti. And here's Nunez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's an excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Ribery. He has found the way through. Picks out, tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Palmeiras have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Ribery. Guardiola. Olise. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Guardiola makes the interception. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal parts. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, so great chance! It's anyone's ball now.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Beckham. He's found some space.
Wasit.
Chalhanoglu did well to stay calm there. Beckham. Darwin. He's shifting through the gears here.
Nunez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he finish?
Kalau bola.
All right.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Iraq go into the lead. Played through for the wide man. Shifted off it. Beraldo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Palmeiras really looking to get back into this at the start of the second. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's straight offside.
Substituição em andamento.
Iraq are
Nyangkal.
making a change now.
Kenal bilang terkenal.
Ribery, he's and Ribery.
Kenal bilang terkenal.
Quick to recover this. Ribery,
Público presente na partida de hoje.
just about up to the hour now.
71.550
And it's Beckham.
espectadores.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Ribery. And he's managed to get free. And it's Davis. Well read.
Beckham.
Danger is averted.
Palmeiras showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This might spell danger. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. That pass isn't the best. Odegaard. Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Decent hit! Sticks it away!
Tembak
And
dia.
this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Camisa 20.
Iraq take a 2-goal lead and are
Oh,
looking
fuck.
good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Owen, and he welcomes it in. Odegaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Aduh, iklan lagi.
Now it's Owen. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Odegaard. Mbappe. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish?
Oh,
Well, there's the clearance. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Now it's Owen. Big chance!
3-2 anjing.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Iraq awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Foram indicados 2
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Çalhanoğlu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, robust challenge. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Siap,
Back on the game
8-6.
then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Oh, ini abangnya kah?
It all looked a
Yang
bit
tadi
lost.
main.
That's it
Seru
for
banget,
tonight's
Bang,
match. So
seru.
just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Iya, ini nonton 8-6 ini jadi fokusnya ke bagi. Tapi GG mainnya asik. Gacor.
Tim taktis presisi untuk merespons secara cepat setiap laporan pengaduan masyarakat terkait kriminalitas. Kiranya Kota Bitung tetap aman kondusif. Salam presisi.
Messinya itu Messi tahun berapa itu Bang? Messi CAM-nya itu. SS ya CAM. GG Bang, GG. Iya, Messi lama makanya tadi saya lihat Son of God ya. Saya lihat Messi ini jarang ya, baru pertama ini saya lihat abang yang pakai selama saya main. Saya baru juga sih main PS, main Efootball. Jangan lupa subscribe-nya Bang kalau boleh. Soalnya besok saya mau live ini kali. Live Hogwarts Harry Potter ya, Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you abangku, semoga berkah. Besok kalau kosong tunin ya. Hogwarts. Main Harry Potter kita tamatin. Ini seru main sambil nonton 86. Soalnya kosong dari tadi live-nya, jadi cari kesibukan dulu ya kan.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking for the runner, Stoichkov. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Lari.
Kicked out the run.
Lari. Was it? Where was it? Anjing kali, was it?
Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Messi. Julie, this might strain.
Was it?
He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you...
Ribery.
That is doing no harm
Frankie.
at all. Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. a look and plays it forward. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He had in mind that was not it. Now it's Stoichkov. He's found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele, he's picked his way through. Haaland finds himself offside. Nicely intercepted. Squeeze it through. He is through here. Pass is just off target. That's a nicely measured pass. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stoichkov. It is a corner, and we have our very first corner.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
finish!
bola-bola ulang.
To recover this. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Barrios. Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
Ngutang mulu kau, ajak.
So good for me.
Ajak kita buat ngutang saja kau.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Livery has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Julie. Well, that's well seen too. And here's Messi.
Miss.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Taken back almost at once. It's a little off target.
Ayo,
Julie.
ayo mas.
Messi.
Mas lama kali mas.
Nicely weighted ball. But it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov is wide and looking to get onto this. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola.
Buka.
To set free a runner. He's through, now is he in? And the shot!
Anjay.
And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckham.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Goes down, but nothing given. Davis spots it and intercepts.
Mana kerjaan di kampung kuda cuki.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Palmeiras in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Important change to either side during the break. Barrios. Dembele. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Woi, ngapain?
Mbappe. That is a little undercooked. Stones. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. Has a goal!
Was it?
That's a race for the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckham. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. He's through here. Mbappe. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Sebenarnya anak-anak Indonesia yang tawuran ini ketangkap kasih masuk barak militer saja, kayak di Jawa Barat itu. Lah, kayak begini-begini juga harus masuk barak ini. Apa menyerah? Tapi jangan kasih masuk barak militer biasa, kasih masuk Kopassus punya ke yang susah sedikit. Diejek dong bangsat.
Saat tiba di lokasi, tim mendapati beberapa pemuda masih memegang senjata tajam jenis parang. Melihat situasi yang semakin memanas,
Tembak!
secara perlahan mendekati kelompok tersebut.
Nggak nyangka, berani uji adrenalin dengan aktivitas ekstrim, biar makin dapat
Kasih geser itu lutut. Hilang. Parang jatuh tuh.
Para pelaku tawuran berhasil melarikan diri sebelum tim dapat menangkap mereka. Namun, dalam upaya pengamanan di lokasi kejadian, tim berhasil menyita senjata tajam jenis parang yang ditinggalkan oleh para pelaku.
Inzaghi.
Sini nih, apa buntu itu? Buntu. Iya.
Rawan juga Bitung ini.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Model gini kok dapat tangkap. Tidak usah polisi pukul lagi, strong
It is
saja.
what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ribéry shapes to shoot. It's there.
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Saat tim sedang mengamankan lokasi tawuran di kawasan kompleks
Julie.
di tempat yang berbeda. Tim menerima informasi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pablo Barrios. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pablo Barrios. He's had a hit! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's the shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Brilliantly cut out. Palmeiras have hit a quick-fire double here. Ødegaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the finish! Rodri.
Lepas di depan kiper anjing.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. Davis. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position. No way through there.
Paginya, lokasi yang sebelumnya sudah didatangi oleh tim kembali dilaporkan.
Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Berkumpul dan terlihat cemas. Sementara para
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Patah-patah kayak begini mana sih?
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Cari main lancar.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's found the ball! Rodri cuts it out. Now this could be a chance. Messi, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe, get chance! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's definitely not his best. Yamal. Barrios. Oh, red. Nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries a shot!
Begini. Tembaklah.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty
2 hari kalian cari.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Dapat tuh. Paling sial itu kalau dapat.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! It's let loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Mbappe. There's the crossfield ball. Davis gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Yamal. Rudiger. Yamal is onto it in a flash. No, that was never going to make it. That looks a cracking ball.
Wasit.
Face to shooting chance.
Gak ada aja wasit.
Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Palmeiras are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Odegaard, Shin, and we've reached half-time. It's been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will.
Tembak
Ripping
betul.
things up big time here.
Dari tadi 9 tembak.
As solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Palmeiras pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one. And Ribery! Oh, almost a sixth.
Banyak juga panah. Seperti apa?
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy him. Messi! It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied at the last.
Wah. Kabur.
Mendapatkan
Siap,
informasi
Dan.
dari warga bahwa akan terjadi tawuran pada besok hari.
Dantot.
Tim segera merencanakan langkah antisipasi dengan membagi kekuatan kedua arah, yaitu dari arah atas dan bawah. Pembagian tugas ini bertujuan untuk memotong jalur pelarian para pelaku dan menghindari mereka melarikan diri ke tempat yang sulit
Dan
dijangkau
entot.
untuk mempersempit ruang gerak para pelaku tawuran, sehingga diharapkan mereka bisa ditangkap sebelum bentrokan meluas. Tim yang bergerak dari arah atas memiliki tujuan untuk mengusir para pelaku tawuran, sehingga mereka terpaksa melarikan diri ke bawah. Sementara itu, tim yang datang dari arah bawah bertugas untuk mengepung dan menangkap para pelaku yang mencoba melarikan diri.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside
Ditangkap begitu. Aduh, aduh.
To everyone watching, for me it's a real thrill to be here.
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to
Sial memang kau kalau ditangkapnya.
The action has already started.
Aduh.
He's had it taken off him.
Ampun komandan.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Aim forwards. Just off target. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can't be a showstopper, that.
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this.
Ampun komandan.
Palmeiras clearly executed that
Tembak
with
dari
considerable confidence. It only
kaki
took
itu.
seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he...
Decent hits!
Suruh mau tawuran.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough
kucing
through
aja.
a very strong pressing wave.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a look and plays it forward.
Dapat tangkap baru berteriak Tuhan.
And that has put paid to that. Guardiola is
Mau berteriak mama.
guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that had the makings of something
Pak Haji
quite
tolong
promising,
kok.
but it's fizzled out into
Siapa
nothing.
baterai Pak Haji tolong ha?
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has a look to the possibilities.
Ah, lucu-lucu saya kalian ini. Dapat angka baterai Pak Haji tolong bagaimana nih? Nah, anak kambing.
Barrios. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
Gravenberg!
Ya, Pak Haji pukul tambah.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. The ability he has, he can reproduce.
Ya, BG sekarang memang lucu-lucu.
Good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Side, was it? Was it? Oh, side, was it?
Back to within one. Interesting. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gravenberg goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Right into his path. A real chance.
It's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tembak.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Palmeiras
Baterai Tuhan ya.
very much in their sails.
Terdapat tangkap, coba terus.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. Salah. Batistuta. Davis. Guardiola. Juni. Lovely feet. Now it's Messi.
Fuck.
Kunde. Nicely aimed pass. Mohamed Salah. Davis gets across to intercept that.
Baterai Pak Haji dia. Tawuran, aduh baterai Pak Haji lagi. Anak-anak biadab.
Engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. What is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Palmeiras leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and can easily go either way. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Batari apa aja itu?
Ernest. Adriano. Ernest! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A nice sequence of passes, this. Ribery engages and forces him off the ball. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Ernest. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
And the shot!
What?
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Ditangkap muka kayak kontol kuda aja.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 72.316 espectadores.
Keeper's ball. Julie. Adriano. He was quick to react. Pablo Barrios. Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. Pablo Barrios.
Anjing.
Way. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this.
They're
very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adriano might just make this. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Terbang tinggi, terbang tinggi.
Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic
Fuck.
look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Could move up
Udah kau
again.
banting.
That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Salah.
Oi.
Shots. He scored. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was
Cincin
absolutely
celana.
exceptional. A moving genius.
Aduh.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aduh.
Davis.
Ah.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Polisi anjing.
Does well to get it
Bikin
back.
lucu-lucu saja.
Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
3 malam cari.
His game played a part in that because he
Gimana
shielded
dapat
the
nggak
header.
di? Udah dibanting-banting anjing.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bagaimana ndak dibanting-banting, Dek? 3 hari kalian dicari, Dek.
Cari. Sama-sama tinggal dulu. Ada di candi. Di candi Ante, itu nama apa? Sama anak kecil begitu juga. Mana mau lihat? Udah mau lihat tuh lah.
Dibanting aja.
Yang bunuh kali tuh, yang jago pohon yang paling itu. Oh, iya yang pas belakang tuh, siapa yang agak dewasa yang
Ada aja.
Palmer.
Ay, lama kali.
Nicely intercepted. Beckham. Now Davis.
Babe.
This is not necessary.
Kiri itu Babe.
Bellingham. Caught offside that time. And we're done. So it is something for both, but
Adriano.
ideally for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking.
Isi batu di dalam kolor, cok. Ngapain? Memang penghuni negara ini lucu-lucu memang. Batu bata ditaruh dalam kolor, cok.
Didapati 2 orang lelaki yang melakukan pemalakan terhadap sopir truk lintas provinsi di depan pelabuhan Samudra Pitung. Modus yang digunakan oleh kedua pelaku adalah dengan sengaja mengarahkan sopir truk untuk masuk ke jalan kompleks Pasar Cita, agar truk tersebut menabrak kabel listrik di lorong tersebut. Kejadian itu kemudian dijadikan alasan oleh pelaku untuk menyalahkan sopir dan meminta sejumlah uang.
Kita mau tumbuh pangalan kau bilang nyata. Nah, mabo. Baik kau pisang pangan. Kota kali itu kau sopir istirahat, bukan nama mabo. Nah, rupa itu duduk pangan. Kau tabrak semua itu kabel-kabel. Baik itu kau minggu menarik, kau nyanda batu pisang, batu, mana batu? Ambil batu, angkat batu. Oh.
Batu bau kontol itu. Batu ditaruh dalam kolor, anjing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's been won straight back. That's a look and plays it forward.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That looks a cracking ball. Davis spots it and intercepts. Laid back in.
Wasit.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Bagus.
That is a little undercooked.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Pablo Barrios. Now it's Messi. Pablo Barrios. It's good running with the ball, and he's intervened well there. Ribéry. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And Messi! And it's a goal! And Palmeiras score first! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Promising, but the final ball is just not quite
Ah,
right.
fuck.
Yamal! Oh, what a ball he's in here! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Pablo Barrios looking to run onto it.
Wasit.
That'll be a corner.
Tadi kasih kartu saja itu.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Aviati will lay claim to that. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's Solot. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Chip through. And it's Messi. Pablo Barrios! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Looking for options for movement. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is just off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a fabulous ball. Barrios. Now it's Ribery. He is through here. Pablo Barrios. Yamal. Musiala. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. And the shot. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Palmeiras glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but they have to say it's been very different. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Palmeiras are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. Palmeiras carrying a one-goal lead. Quite squeezed that one through. Koundé. Messi. Can he get away here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's been cut out. Well played. Barrios. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course,
it's one! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Barrios. Koundé gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass.
Palmeiras are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
60 minutes played. He cuts out the supply. Guardiola. That has been cut short. And that's another good win of the ball. Pablo Barrios. Spread out to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well timed, excellent interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good ball, shot, shapes to shoot! And surely that settles it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Lah, sabar lah.
Orang yang pilih mewakili orang warga ADT Alimukim kalaupun nggak hati masih kurang besar, buang jauh-jauh, ini bapak dia, jangan mau renang. Hari ini kita hati bagus. Kalau itu soal pribadi masing-masing, minta maaf. Pokoknya besok, minta maaf. Kalau itu udah itu urusannya kan, beliau mau bilang oke, mau bilang bahasa apa ke, itu yang jalan.
Udah, bubar saja. Gini saya kok bacot sampai anjing ini. Tim siapa ini besar gini? Sosial auto. Anjay, udah dapat Van Dijk aja. Cok. Padat ya.
Tim kemudian memberikan peringatan keras kepada kedua belah pihak agar tidak mengulangi tindakan yang dapat memicu konflik serupa di kemudian hari.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Hullet. Ah, such a clever touch. He's having a go.
Tapi
Hullet, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Thuram calmly anticipates. And a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nicely weighted ball back into the middle. Now this could
maju tim Tarsius, maju.
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Anjay.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lam ended up in no man's land. Messi, oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and this is the last person you want to see standing behind the ball.
Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Tirang únicas sebagai itu kiper anjing.
Because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. Looks to go up and over. That is a great pick out. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Untuk memastikan para pelaku tidak berhasil meloloskan diri, tim segera membagi personel menjadi 2 kelompok.
Ah, fuck, you know.
He's found the way through. Now it's Messi. Goes in for the header. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And Dyke is there, and he can pick it up.
Untuk memastikan apakah para pelaku masih berada di sekitar lokasi.
Speculative strike.
Salah satu korban mendatangi.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Parah pada bagian bodi.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Segera memutuskan untuk berboncengan dengan korban menggunakan
In for a header.
tujuannya adalah
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And Batistuta! No mistake! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show.
That's it.
Lam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi.
Lari.
Julie.
Bape, tadi Bape itu.
Headed upfield. And it's Messi. Picked out, and the shot!
Tadi Bape itu di sana atas.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Julie! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's through here. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. Julie.
Ojek.
Setelah situasi di lokasi aman dan kondusif, serta tidak ada lagi tanda-tanda keberadaan para pelaku tawuran di sekitar area tersebut.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's being shifted off it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. That has been cut short. Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham! Guardiola. Ribéry. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bellingham. Davis cuts it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are back on the way.
Palmeiras can really do with
Wah, mau kemana, Mas?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Vieira. Bellingham. Ribery has created one goal already.
Ayo teman semua,
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ow, fuck!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Sabar, Mas.
Changes him with that pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi, and Messi! Now that has caused a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Kunde makes the interception. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. He is through here. Lovely feet. Has a goal! Terrific save by Abbiati. Palmeiras needing a change of fortune here. He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence.
Up he goes!
Anjing.
Sticks it away!
Kok gitu sih?
They have breathing space. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
And the shot!
Lokomara.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flights of that, it was too late.
Jangan gitu sayang, jangan gitu sayang.
Time, excellent interception. It's a sharp pass. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Oi!
Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's a good block,
Bocah
but
crossing
against
juga ya
the
kau.
corner. It's their second corner of the game. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ah, fuck.
De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. Corner number 3 coming up.
Orang pintar gak pinjam duit, bukan gak pinjam duit sembarangan. Gak ada aja kau.
And the keeper beats it away. There's the... Heads it! Decent enough try.
Well, it certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Played right into his path. Messi. He's picked and a shot. That's superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
Bodoh. Marco-nya mau, Kifli mau.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Got that quite right. It's run loose here. Saka. Mbappe. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Nicely worked. Oh, just skips past his man. Now, can he find a finish? Well, we expected better, and so did he.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Fucking
but
hell.
will they?
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the counter is on. And he skips past his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when...
Great hit! And that is doing no harm at all. Perfectly measured that. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's well spotted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lam. He steps in, and that's... He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
Marco
sure.
Marco.
So their 4th corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And claimed it back swiftly. Julie. And time is up. Palmeiras, amazingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Terima kasih yang sudah nonton.
Tim Tarsius akan melaksanakan patroli serta pengamanan intensif dalam rangka mengawal perayaan malam tahun baru agar dapat berjalan dengan aman, tertib,